Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine and this is Just Christine. For today's video, I am going to be setting up my February, my February Bujo setup. And I didn't really have a kit for this month, but I just realized that I did get a kit that would totally work for this month from the advent calendar from the Pretty Pink Co. And this is called Velvet Diaries. This is in her, I believe, decorative bundle. And well, it's her decorative bundle format. So I have the whole entire bundle here in my hands. So here are the bouquets. And then we have the collages. And then we have the deco sheet. So mind you, this is in not transparent matte, washi paper. So let me find something that would, oh here. Don't mind the little cut ups because I do use this for something else. Okay, so here is the bouquets. And then we have collages, and then we have the deco sheet. So I think this is why I thought that this would look really pretty in my February setup. It's because of the colors. You have this really like neutral color, but that pop of maroon. I guess that's maroon, right? I would call it maroon. And yeah, and there's also like hints of pinks as well in the florals. And I thought it was really pretty for this month. And the fact that I don't really have anything else to use, I was like, okay, well, this is a perfect format to use or bundle to use for this for February. And then here we have the stamps and frames. And like I said, this is the full bundle, which is quite a bit of pages. So here is the torn strips, which is page 8. And then we have the floral washi. And then we have the swatches. And then here are the days and dates. And then finally we have the large scenes. And then for this spread, I don't really usually use it. Sorry, I don't really usually show it to you guys in the intro, but I might as well since I'm not doing a voiceover. I'm pairing this with gold foil. These are all from the Pretty Pink Co. as well. I bought this one separately. This did not come in the advent calendar. This is her monthly stamp in extra large. And obviously, I'm just going to use the February month. And then I had a leftover from Miss and Meow. I thought I might as well just use the florals on this page here. And then these two also came from the Pretty Pink Co.'s advent calendar from the previous, like from 2025. And I thought some of these girls would work perfectly well with the kit. And then this one also is actually the matching foil sampler sheet of this kit. I decided to pair it with gold because I did have the other bundle, which is, I believe, the creative format of the Pretty Pink Co. And that one is in rose gold. So I wanted to kind of use the foil sampler sheet of the rose gold on when I use that kit. So I just decided to use it with gold for this one. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this, please stay tuned. Okay, that was the longest intro I've ever done. But even though that was long, I still totally forgot to show you guys the potential washi that I will be using for this spread. Sometimes I do use it, sometimes I don't, but I like to keep it near me just in case I do end up using it. So let's get on with the spread. The format that I had last month, which is the current month that I currently am right now, which is January. As much as I love this format, it just didn't work for me because I couldn't really put in my dinners, my habits, and all that because obviously it's just in one page. And since couldn't do that, so this is basically like my tracker for the my breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then my habits and other like to-do lists and appointments. This didn't really work out for me, so I am changing up my format for February. I am thinking that I might as well just do kind of like 2 days in one page. So what I had, well, no, not what I had before, because before I would have like 4 days in one page. But I'm gonna see, like before I thought that it was a little bit too large of a space for me to have 2 days in one page. But I think this is a smaller planner, so I think the 2 days will still work out for me. But yeah, I'm trying, as I'm talking, I'm trying to picture it in my head, and I'm just hesitant because, to be honest, I really don't like so much wasted space in my bullet journal. I like to have it like, you know, like not so, like I don't want it too crowded, but at the same time I don't want too much space because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of the necessary things. But that's besides the point. I'm just gonna set it up and let's see how it works. And that's the good thing about having a Bujo. You can have a different setup for each month. If you want to have a setup for each week, that totally works as well. It's just I usually do the whole entire month because sometimes I just don't have enough time to actually set up the whole entire month in like, you know, like every week. So I just do it in one sitting and it's all good. Pardon my voice, it's still not all there. I'm still having a hard time talking, but we're just gonna go with it. So let me see what I have in store in my head, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, so I kind of have this weird setup going on right now. The monthly does work for me, so I'm gonna keep the layout of the monthly as is. I've already kind of fixed up the grid here, so I'm gonna do that off camera, because I only need like a very basic monthly where I can write down the videos that I'm going to be posting for that month. It's just really more of the daily that I need a little bit more structure, because it is something that I do use quite well. I use it every single day. So I am gonna do one here on camera and kind of, I don't know, talk out the process of creating it and why I think it might be a good alternative for what I need for myself. The problem with me is I need something that's going to be in one area, not in one area, but like something that's going to look different, or something that is going to be present in my head. I'm one of those people, if it's out of mind, well, out of sight, out of mind. And that's the reason why, okay, this thing is not working for me. Sorry, but apparently I cannot use a ruler while I'm talking. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm doing this. Okay, you guys are gonna see me kind of be all over the place because I haven't really done a talk and plan videos in quite some time, and I'm very rough around the edges. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm doing this and filming at the same time, because usually I would do a voiceover, but voiceovers are just harder to edit because you film, and then at the end of it, you still have to go back and rewatch all the videos. Make sure that the clips are all good. And then after that, you go back and do the voiceover. Okay, so here is kind of like my daily, but on the side here, I'm creating a little tiny box where I can put in my meals. I've always tracked the meals that I'm going to do. Well, sorry, not that I'm going to do. The meals that I ate for that day. And to be honest, I don't really know why I do it. It's not like I keep track of it because I want to go back and see what I ate on that day. I've been doing it for a while now. If you guys were here in the beginning, my plan with me before always had my meals. And like I said, it's just, I don't know, it's just something that I've been doing, and I like doing it. I like seeing what I ate that day. Before I used to just do my dinners, but now I've been also doing my breakfast and my lunch. And like I said, it's not like I even do anything with it. It's just I like it, so I might as well put it in, right? Okay. So I'm just feel like there's a lot of boxes going on here. Okay, so my thought is this is how my daily is gonna look like. To be honest, it looks like a flag, but once I decorate it, I think it's just gonna look a little bit different. So I'm going to have like to-dos here on this side, and then after that I'm going to have my priority, I guess. Maybe other things. I haven't really gotten that far yet, because I'm thinking of doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. What I have on top here, I'm not really like 100% sure what I want to put, because I don't really have like to-dos and stuff like that. My life is not overly complicated as other people's are. Like, I don't have kids that I need to like remember sports events or like medications or vitamins, etc. But at the same time, there are some things that I should be remembering, and since I am getting older, my memory's been kind of like awful. But anyways, but yeah, I don't really know what to put in these two boxes that I just created. And I feel like I'm just creating it for the sake of creating it. But yeah, so this is going to be basically the layout for the first two, well, for the first, well, not for the first month, but for the month of February. And then I'm going to see how well this suits my my daily needs. If I need to kind of change it up for March, then I definitely will. If it's working, then I'm going to probably stick to it. I actually highly was thinking about doing like those hourlies, dailies, but I know that's not gonna work for me because I had a, what do you call that? A Hobonichi, I think 2 years ago, and I never used the hourly like the way I should have been using it. And it was just way too much space for me. I couldn't handle all the unnecessary space that it had. So that's the reason why I kind of stepped away from the Hobonichi, even though I really love the Hobonichi. I just, like I said, there's not much happening in my life that I would need a lot of the space. Okay, so like I said, this is how the layout's going to look like for now. And then I'm going to decorate around it and then come back and show you guys what I have. But yeah, so I'll be back. This will probably take me a couple of hours, but for you guys, it's probably just going to take like literally 2 seconds. Okay, so that actually took more than a couple of hours because it is now the next day. But I only ended up doing 1 week of the setup because I wanted to see how it was first. I also had to kind of change it up a little bit. I totally forgot to put my tracker, so I had to do that. And then I had this little box left over for to-dos and like important or priority stuff. And then for this box, I really didn't know what to do with it, so I just left it as is. And then I just decided to decorate the whole entire thing. So like I said, it was going to be a 2-page kind of like daily layout. And yeah, and then I'll see. Like I said, I was kind of like over decorating the first week because I just realized that I needed to use all those stickers for the whole entire month. And I was like, wait, why am I using all up my stickers all up? And yeah, so I had to kind of rein it in. But I did do the kind of like the cover page, which I totally forgot about. So I was going to be doing like a January highlight. But like I said, I totally forgot about the title page, so I had to take that up. So that's this one here. The little calendar here is from it's from Planner Monkey Co. I really like her stuff. I just cut up the monthly because I already had it up there and I didn't need another one with the calendar. So that's that. And then here is my monthly overview or my monthly calendar. Like I said, this I mainly use for my YouTube videos. That's what it is. And then we go in for the dailies or the weeklies. Yeah. And that's basically my layout. So if this does work out for me, then I'm definitely going to be doing the rest of it for the next other 3 weeks of February. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye!